Hello again, a new day, a new surprise. I just got this from Kaiweets. It's coming from Slovenia. Okay, and let's see what we got there. It's looking like something pretty funny. Okay, there we go. Bam bam! A new multimeter from the nice people Kaiweets, and this is ST600Y Smart Tech. Okay, so the whole pack, it's like 445 grams, and let's see what we got in here. And there we are, Kaiweets. This is a really nice bag, hard bag, like the one for KM601. There we go. Look here, people. Batteries, nice touch. First of all, what I have to say, because I heard rumors about this product. See, this is KM601. Evidently, ST600Y, it's smaller. But here on the top of this, we have plastic screen. So the LCD, it's under the plastic, so there is no harm. So far, what I can see, we have a power on here and we have a flashlight. We'll see in a second how this thing's running. A little bit smaller, and as long as we are here, but let's have the batteries first. How can we put the batteries? Oh yeah, I think we have to take this envelope out. Plastic. It's pretty solid, but flexible in the same time. And we have some screws here, and I think this screw should be dismantled, this one in the middle. How many batteries? Okay, so we need 4 batteries. It's a really nice touch to have this straight from the beginning, I mean the batteries, because you just can't put it to work. Take it off from the box and start. Oh yeah, already heard the beep. So that means it's working. And there we are, people. Very nice. And the batteries are in. The machine obviously is working. Now let's see the weight difference. So the little guy, 229 grams, and the big one, 268. Okay, so the batteries are on. What I like about this, it's the lead tester's position. Up here, it's somehow much comfortable than the ones on KM601. After my opinion, KM601 should have testers like this. Alright, so we have only 3 inputs, common, live and so on, and this is for the amps, for the current meter. What we got here on the screen, let's turn it on. It goes straight to the smart function. So we have right from the beginning a continuity mode, a voltmeter mode, AC DC. Okay, this is DC 1.6 volts. So this is the smart function somehow, and of course ohm meter mode. Let me have a resistor, 5.6 mega ohms. Let's see. Right. So this is coming straight without any other tweakings or searching for functions. And you can see we have a 4-digit display. The temperature here, it's always up. It's very sensible. I can even measure my own resistance, 5.9 mega ohms. And let's go further. We have an alarm indicator here. We'll see later for what. Obviously the LCD. So this one, it's covered plastic shield. So the LCD, it's under the plastic. So we don't have to be worried. Similitude like a phone, like a mobile, which obviously have the screen up here. Then we have the function button number 3 here, on off. It turns off very quickly, turns on in a second, almost the same. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, yeah, same. In the middle we have the common tester, the common input jack. Here on the left we have the amp or current input jack, and this one, it's for other functions. Voltmeter, frequency meter, capacitor, and so on. And so far, what I can see from the display, we have voltmeter, True-RMS for AC voltages, of course DC voltages too. We have an ohm meter, we have a continuity mode meter, we have a diode meter, capacitor meter, frequency meter. As long as we have this percentage sign here, it can be used like a duty cycle meter too. Temperature, amp meter, current meter of course, and NCV live for checking the live dangerous voltages like mains. We can have the other functions by simply going up and down, and by the way, the answer it's pretty fast. Somehow I found on KM601 the function change a little bit slower. But we have a beep here that shows something is changing. This is nice. You have a kind of audio control about doing the changings. Maybe that's why it feels like more responsive. Here we have a button for storing the data. On hold, it's freezing the display. Then if you press this one for 2 seconds, we have the flashlight on. We have some extra functions, but only for voltage test, current test, and NCV live test. Okay, we'll see later. If you are on amp modes, and the amps are much more than the machine can support, then the fuse it's burning, and then we'll have a fuse sign on the display. That means you need to replace the fuse. It's 10 amps. Also, the auto power off, like you see this up here, it's displayed. That means the multimeter will be off in 15 minutes. Before turning off with 1 minute, you'll hear 5 beeps, and then it turns off with 1 beep. Same story here, but we have this button on KM601 to turn it on and off, this auto power off function by the way we want. Here it's looking like it's always on. So auto power off, it's always on, if I may say. It's funny, of course we have LEDs showing us where to insert the testers, but they are near the input jack, same like here, you see? Okay, and we are on amps, obviously this one and this one. But now let me see something. If we are on current mode, do we have that beep advertising that you are in current mode, and that means the testers are shorted now? So it's dangerous to forget them like that and measuring anything else, because you can do a short I can't hear any beep. KM601, it have this kind of beep. Listen. Let's say. So it does a beep. Okay. And another one. And this one is running on and on to warning us that we are on amps or current mode. The testers are in short. This can be dangerous for shorting components or currents or anything. So I'm afraid we don't have this function here. I can hear a relay inside. So no warning beep in current mode. If we insert this on amps directly, it's commuting the multimeter straight on current mode. You see? So if you measure currents, you don't have to be worried about changing the functions here. It's just going there. But if we take a little look here, this one have only amps. That doesn't mean you can't measure 10 milliamps. But KM601 have a dedicated milliamps function. I don't see any problem with that. We have the same NCV live measurement. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it there. And something else, this one can be used, let's say, with a probe like this, just one wire, and like this. You see I got the mains here, and let's see what's happening. And you can find the live wire. This is something I didn't test on KM601. Is it the same? Let's see. Okay, we are right here, live, and this is funny. Yes, this one have the same function. They are absolutely the same. And the other one, it's catching the live wire. Okay, don't do this because it's pretty dangerous. Of course, this is the temperature sensor. Red, it's plus. And we have both displayed here in Fahrenheit and Celsius. Okay, let's give a try with a higher temperature. Yeah, it's absolutely the same like KM601. Okay, so now let's have some tests, some practical tests. Like I said before, that's exactly what I don't like about KM601. This should be inline for easier access. Let's see how fast are turning on. Almost the same. As we are in this auto mode, let's see how fast it's reacting to, let's say, continuity mode. It's like 1 second. A little bit more. It's like 2 seconds almost. So this one is going faster to continuity mode. Okay, and this one? Okay, that's not so important because anyway, we can go to the dedicated menu here. Let's see. Instantly. And this one here. Instantly, right. This one, perfect. And also we have the green LED up here. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this 999 counts on KM601 here and 6000 counts here. Well, this is the way the instrument is changing to the next level of, let's say, voltage. Okay, so let's go to volts and let me have a battery. Let's measure this with ST600 and we have 1.622. As you see, we have one number followed by 3 after the point. 3 digits after the point. Yeah? Okay. Same story here. 1618 and 3 digits after. Well, the things are changing in the moment when we are passing 6,000. I mean 6.000 on this meter here. And that's why I have this battery that should have like 9 volts. Let's see. And then if it's passing 6,000 counts, then we lose one number after the point. You see, it's 8.29. So it was jumping to the next level times 10. We are losing one number in the tail. 8.29. You see? The other one, KM601, this one have 9999 counts. So we should have 8.234 something. 3 digits after the point. Let's see. And yes, we have 8.280. You see, 3 digits are there. So this is the story about 9999 counts versus 6,000 counts. So it's up to you if you consider this a handicap or not. Let's measure some things and let me have a capacitor. Before that, I have a remark to do. If we want to change between functions here to this one, we have to jump from one to another. And let's say once we get to amps, to current, and we want to go to capacitor, there is no way to come back. So you have to go back here and go round and round to the same functions. On the other hand, this one can go up and back. Much easier to get to the right function. Okay, I'm in capacitance. I want to go to this. I'm just passing, 2 pushes down and I'm at continuity mode. If I'm at capacitance and I want to go here, 2 steps down, then I have to go all around. You see? Or push long and you go to auto mode and then go like this. Well, somehow it's annoying, but it's okay. Yes, let's go to capacitance because I said I want to measure some capacitance. And this is a capacitor 0.1 microfarads. Let's see which is one. Okay, so the little guy. 97.2 nano. Perfect. And it takes like 2 seconds. Really? Let me take it the other way because it's charged. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 4 seconds to have the result. Okay? What about KM601? 1, 2. Okay, pretty fast. 1, 2. Like 3 seconds. But also the result is different. You see, we have there 94.39 nanofarads because we have 2 digits after the point. That's because it's counting to 9999. The little guy is counting to 6,000 and jumping to the next level. You see, 097.2. We only have 1 digit here. Shouldn't be a problem. I don't see a problem, by the way. And same story about resistors and all the others. Let me see. 5.6 mega ohms. That's a really big one. Let's see how it's behaving. Oh, we have to, sorry, we have to go to meter, obviously. 5.525. Okay. How we can get easier there? Press this long, and 2 pushes we are on ohm meter. 5.3533. Okay. Well, it's pretty. It's responsive. A split of a second. And this one? Okay. Yeah, very fast. Well, I don't want to talk about duty cycle and all these other stuffs, the frequency meter and all the other functions, because they are already there. If you want to measure current, we can go up to 10 amps, AC and DC, of course, and the frequency, it will be between 40 Hz and 1 kHz. With True-RMS, of course, on voltage and currents too. The resistance range is 600, of course, 600 ohms, then is jumping to 6 kilo ohms and then to 60 kilo ohms and so on. And it's pretty okay, plus minus 1%. It's measuring up to 60 mega ohms. Voltage, the same, it's measuring to 600 volts. And for AC voltage, we can measure between 40 Hz and 1 kHz. The impedance for AC and DC voltage is 10 mega ohms. Of course, diodes and frequency. Yeah, this is interesting. Let's talk about frequencies. The little guide can measure up to 10 megahertz with a resolution at 0.01 megahertz. Well, that's not bad. 10 megahertz is pretty okay. And accuracy, it's plus minus 1%. Well, guys, what can I say? If you take it the other way, it's smaller, it's easier to carry. I like this kind of input jacks up here. You see the wires are somehow straight and easy to manipulate. This one, kind of strange. One it's going in a way, the other one is going the other way. Okay, shouldn't be a problem. Obviously, this one have a little bit more to say because of the counts, but let's not consider these lab instruments, These are multimeters for the normal hobbyist, very good, with a lot of possibilities, really nice, big display, colored, and also it's using AAA batteries, easy to be replaced. What can I say? If you are looking for a new multimeter, general purpose, that's the one. I really recommend it. It's solid, it's not thin, but not thick in the same time. It's not bulky, easy to have it in your hands somehow. Okay, so that's the story about KM601 and the Kaiweets ST600Y. This is handy, smaller, portable, easier. If you consider purchase something like this, please use the link in the description. Hope it's useful. Please like, please subscribe, and of course, don't forget to have fun. I have. Bye bye.